Hello, and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall. Currently, we are trying to send an infiltrator to the Paragon, and it's going to take 4 more turns, which means we'll be at math 84. There's that knowledge thing up there. 84% cover compromised, which gives us like 4 turns for whatever the 5th quest is, assuming that they do it in that order. Now, this was kind of a cool idea for a mission, doing the stealth espionage sort of thing. But I feel like maybe because of the difficulty I'm playing on, the game really requires you to know in advance what's coming so that you can react to it. So if we fail again on this attempt, I'm planning on reloading to maybe before this and just having this infiltrator in position so that I have more time for things. Because I don't think playing this mission from the start again is going to be particularly interesting, because once I know how the mission plays out, it's just going to be the same, and I was kind of going through the motions again. So that's my plan. That's my plan. Greetings, Crusoe of Oran. There have been more accidents, which makes me turn to you for help again, Matron. You see, some of our facilities require specific spare parts for the repairs. We believe that there may be useful pieces among the terraforming supplies you've been shipping. Do you think we can reach an agreement to let us search them for something compatible? Okay, and here if I make the wrong choice... Well, we did have problems with the Therians before, so let's say the Therians stole the supplies. We would love to be of help to you, Colonel. Unfortunately, Therian raiders surprised us when we were still in chaos after the emergency landing. They took all the terraforming supplies. We were barely able to protect our critical food reserves and colony infrastructure. I'm sorry to hear about your losses, Matron. Sadly, we had similar experiences with the Therians. Something on Sladius 2 has turned them a lot more aggressive. They used to be a civilized people. We'll have to solve our reactor problem in a different way, then. Okay, I guess I chose the correct thing. Paragon want me to slay 4 quartzite. Alright, we will do that, because that will give us more points with the... Oh, is this a quartzite unit? Well, anyway. This will give us more points.
Enemy operation detected.
90% chance to detect us. Excellent.
Production ready.
Alright, we have our basilisk. Luxury goods. This is also going to be Paragon, so let's get that going.
Operations primed and ready.
I've been denounced for spying. Excellent. So as if it's almost like they know. Does it matter which route I take? I'm going through the mountains anyway. I mean, this is One Fear Mountain if I'm here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Not really sure why I'm bothering to move these things around at this point. Just taking up time. Okay, operation effectiveness. Now we want accelerated force deployment so we can get across mountains faster. Man, I really did something different with the tech this time around, didn't I? Well, let's go residential, I guess. I've been
Enemy operation detected.
denounced for everything that I've been doing. More influence, excellent.
Incoming communication.
Expecting more diplomacy, that's not happening. I could just attack this. I could also get another army in here and absolutely crush it. So let's do that.
Operations primed.
Is there anything here I want to do? I could do another doctrine. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see if I need to do a specific doctrine or something. Because I don't know. And this will go pretty fast.
Objective completed.
No, turns remaining 1. Oh, oh boy.
Objective completed.
Ah. We've improved to friendship. Okay. Here I was thinking I might have to buy a bunch of stuff from them. So the other potential issue here is that... Alright, I got my Basilisk Spire, whatever it is. The other potential issue is that they might tell me to go do a quest that requires me to have my army in a specific position. Also, I guess I could be leveling up my commanders for the next mission. Speaking of which... Call Insider. We'll take that. Is there anything else for 2? I guess Deadeye. I could take Accuracy. I do use range. Vitality, I could make you stronger, or I could make you do more damage. 1 more damage versus... 10 more health. I think we'll take the health. Alright, back this way.
Incoming communication.
Expecting more diplomacy. Purge successful. I'm trustworthy.
Production ready.
Alright, I think that's Basilisk Spire 2. And I'm sure they're not getting nervous at all. Although... Oh, are they also Synthesis? And they've got multiple spires up as well. Okay.
Operations primed and ready.
Shows how much I'm paying attention. Knowledge, I guess. Might be useful. Gotta cross those mountains. Captured Dynamo Mountain. Well, good thing I crossed it before then. Alright, so we're pretending to be the guy we turned into protein bars. Excellent. Hail to the Prefect of Aziz Kadora. Tell him that the chairman of Henkins & Sons has come to talk with him about a business proposition. Henkins & Sons? Never heard of that. You pirate scum are getting more brash by the minute. If only I could release the Hounds on you. Oh, wait, I can. At least those blood-crazed beast people we captured should come close enough. It looks like we have a problem here, General. Reinforcements would be appreciated.
Objective completed.
Yeah, and see, if I had known this was going to be a thing, I would have had my army in position. Defend yourself against the released prisoners of the Paragon. Alright, time to load. We're just going to send 2 full armies this way. That should be enough. And then... Well... We'll see when the quartzite nest spawns, if it's in the same spot, or if we get a different quest. Ah, it looks like they're building their Basilisk Spires at the same time I am. Therians stole the supplies. Yep. Alright, same quest.
Production ready.
And from here, let's get those luxury goods. And it looks like we don't actually have to be that close. Is there an auto explorer? Auto explorer, okay. Oh shoot, I should have moved my army. Ah, oh well. It actually doesn't really matter in the end. I'll be a turn late on that. That's fine.
Operations
I was right
primed
about
and
that.
ready.
Gain opinion? That's not gonna matter. This is plus food in my bases. A negotiator. Let's do that.
Incoming communication. Happiness event in colony. Doctrine enacted.
So we end up buying things. Yeah, so they just built there too since I started this save.
Objective completed.
And I guess I'll wait one more turn on this. Yeah, waiting a turn on this. Don't care about any of that.
Production ready.
Let's get the quest underway. Yeah, so they've expanded behind us. It's not ominous. Okay.
Objective completed.
Okay, kill all the Therians. This army... Well, we're out of movement with you. That's fine. Therians demand Cosmite, sure.
Objective completed.
And we're now friends with Paragon. Excellent. Okay. Somehow we lost a unit there. Sleep cycle. Sure. I don't think our tech matters at this point. Not really.
Production ready.
I mean, I guess it matters more than... it matters more than energy. That's my third Basilisk Spire, for what it's worth.
Production ready.
Could always try going Doomsday, I suppose. Oh, you guys get to expand again, huh? Well... Does it even matter? Like, there's mountains everywhere, so I don't get roads. I mean, we'll link this up, but... It's not gonna make a difference. Total network integration, localized system lockdown. Yeah, it looks like my Doomsday operation isn't even available. Well, systems regulation, I guess.
Happiness event in colony.
Nothing new.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, nothing new there.
Operations primed and ready.
I am maxed on influence, so let's get... You know, no longer suffer happiness. Oh, and for... Oh, okay, Imperial Mandate. That looks interesting. Grab that one. Smart rounds. Yeah, so we get the extra influence per turn. That's what I was looking at there. This is shooting a target. Firearm ignores cover and unit in the way penalties and 20% damage. Cool. 10% accuracy and crit and 10% harder to hit and 20% damage. Looks good. Reactive shielding. Miss hit by range attack, you gain the shield each turn. That's super annoying to deal with. We'll just buy all those. They're fun to have. Oh, they ran away. Okay. Kill that. Really? You're gonna get in the way like that? Did you like this, pirate scum? There are more where that came from. Enough. First, no one tells me of Henkins and Sons sending a delegation to visit our dwelling, and then I find them welcomed by you in the worst possible manner. You are dismissed, soldier. Do not think this will not have consequences. As for you, my dear friend, how can we make you forget this injustice brought upon you by my soldiers? Name any favor, and it shall be granted. Thank you, Prefect. I'm glad to see that the name of my family still has some weight among the Paragon. And speaking of favors, I do already have something in mind that should benefit us both. Okay, and now I wait a turn. And then... who knows what I have to do for the last thing. I guess I should be moving my army into position to... Let's see, this is Delta. It's going to blow up this one, and that's going to leave Epsilon, which is, of course, the one in the very middle. Well, I guess we just assume that we need to do this, and if we can't do it in time, then we... load from earlier. And if I do that, maybe I'll just have that as a separate video. Where I just get into position and just finish the mission. Kaboom! Kablam! That's another reactor in ruins, and another human successfully fooled. Even with all their neural implants, the Paragon can still be as easily deceived. No wonder their empire collapsed. Good work. This leaves us with one final reactor to sabotage, and generally in a very good position. Our ELOP enemies, on the other hand, are in a dilemma. They need to protect the last reactor, but ran out of people to assign to its defense that they could fully trust. One of our listening posts from within the ELOP HQ has delivered fresh news, General. The Vanguard commander is sending her first lieutenant on a mission to Lunescent City. Oh, perfect timing. Almost too perfect, I might add. If we take this lieutenant out and steal his identity, our agents will be all set to go in for the last reactor, but we need to act with the utmost caution when we engage him.
Objective completed. Objective completed.
Steal the identities of the Vanguard. Wait 2 turns. Oh boy. Steal the identities of the Vanguard detachment party to infiltrate and sabotage the Rift Reactor Epsilon. Before engaging the Vanguard party, make sure to sabotage their communication systems or your cover might be compromised. Do I have... Yeah, I have you here. Can I... That's going to be cutting it really close.
Nothing motivates productivity.
Accelerated force deployment. Oh, right. This thing.
Sector annexed.
Do we have internal system hack overload? We do. Alright. I mean, that's a pretty strong army. Well, that's literally the only thing that matters, I think. Wonder if they're ever going to move from that spot. Oh, we got an event. Another day, another suspect, Tree Girl. This time the Paragon came knocking at our defenses. We taught them the meaning of the word explosive. They never bothered us before, so somebody must have instigated them. Someone they couldn't resist, or should I rather say those female charms bewitched them. Seduce. Let's call it a bad pickup line. Look, director of the Zhelezo Devar, if you were wanting a date with me, you should have just asked me directly. In some cases, the mating rituals of other species can be a fascinating study, but so far I'm unimpressed. This is absurd! I would have never... And generally there's nothing wrong with a middle-aged Devar not having his own wife and children. Just ask the director of the Gorodin Consortium. Aurora? For most people, it's the first time seeing an aurora, and their reaction is stunned silence. The variety of beautiful lights and patterns currently illuminating the night sky are the result of a reaction caused by the star's solar wind interacting with the planet's magnetosphere. All colonies gain 6 happiness, and non-mindless units gain morale. Okay, I guess I chose the right answer.
Production ready.
If it even matters. Can you... Okay. You guys aren't engaging in this fight. You guys are running in this direction because why not? Do I have any more operations that would matter?
Ready.
This is on a colony. I mean, we got to steal technology. That's kind of cool. Monitor, infiltrate. Nope, none of these really matter. So I might be 1 turn short. Assuming that this works. Paragon want me to destroy some pirates. Sure. Yeah, you guys can't get there, but you guys can. So we have to internal system overload. Vanguard units slain. That's okay, we didn't lose the infiltrator. Oh, you need a movement? Well, I guess we'll see if this works or not. And if not, obviously, knowing where stuff is, I can replay all of this much faster. If these guys were down here, I would have been here a few turns earlier.
Production ready.
So I guess I'll just quickly reload and play through stuff really quickly. If it comes to that. Up to 99%. Okay, move to Arsenal. Sure. Infiltrate. Ghostbusters reference, I guess? Sure. For aliens, they sure seem to have a lot of, references. Alright, might as well give you something good here. Deployable malware. Yep. Might as well give you guys good mods for the next mission, assuming we get there. Proposal. They demand energy and they offer Cosmite. Sure.
Production ready.
I mean, this doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna hit end turn and see what happens. In fact, I'm just gonna hit end turn basically 3 times and see what happens. Okay, you guys can guard. Your actions don't surprise us anymore. Oh, let's see what happens if I say I'm a penguin. Our short slumber on a stretcher. Go up! We cut you open and waste your soul in a game of interdimensional poker. You will only feel a slight sting. No, I don't believe you. You're still hiding your true nature. And then we do this thing again. Okay. It probably doesn't matter. Mission failed. Quest cancelled.
War has been declared on us.
And now we just have to conquer it by force. Okay. Okay. Load game. So if I autosave... Wait, did I go through this many turns today? What's going on here? What turn is it right now? 43. Okay, let's think about this. So if I go back to 37? If we go back to 37, maybe that's a good spot. Don't save. Alright, I guess I guessed correctly. So if they run down there, we can still get to them. Okay, maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter. Auto combat, fine. I didn't lose anything there this time. Alright, one more turn. Select new research. Systems regulation, sure.
Production ready.
Just do knowledge. You guys can annex the sector. It doesn't really matter, but we'll annex this.
Happiness event in colony. Operations primed and ready.
Okay, we're just going to start running in this direction. And that puts us much faster. We're still going to be cutting it pretty close.
Objective completed.
Okay, we'll take the rewards. Accept. Obviously I'm not getting there this turn, but I can get there next turn with both stacks. And infiltrate immediately. Okay. So that'll give us a couple of turns of leeway.
Sector annexed. Operations primed.
Got the operation ready to go. Okay, you guys don't really matter. I'm just gonna go outside of their territory just in case. I don't think they care. Call it bad pickup line. You know what, since we're doing this again, I could... No, we know this worked. Let's just do it. Paragon faction demand, that's fine.
Production ready.
Operations ready
Operations primed and ready.
pack. So step 1 is complete. Step 2 is complete. Move to Arsenal. Infiltrate. And then we should be at 99 in 2 turns. Okay. Prepare you guys for the next mission, I guess. Do I have anything cool here that I can put here instead of an arc grenade? No, I think that's fine. How about here for main weapon? This is tier 1. Go Omni Cannon. High impact stagger, it's range 7. Single action. Yeah, they're both single action. I don't know, I think having arc is okay. We'll go double arc still. If I bought a weapon... What would this do if I bought it? DNA injector prowler. I would just be a prowler? Interesting. So it's kind of essentially like a vehicle. It's fine. And I don't have any upgrades for you that would be melee, right? You could do rocket hammer. Massive impact stagger. I'll be honest, this reverb ability does not seem very good. This is only a tiny little bit more damage. I mean, the reverb might be good if I have a whole bunch of sleeper agents, if I'm doing that. Oh, laser sword, impact stagger. I guess we'll leave it. That's fine. Hopefully this actually solves the problem. If it doesn't, I guess I need to go back to the drawing board. $96 and 1, but this should be fine. Monuments for the Paragon, sure. Proposal. I've got your proposal right here. That's how this works, right? Yes, our agent pulled through. This should be the final cut for the ELOP reactor and its rift. I hate to say this, General, but I'll admit that your plan to use Sabotage turned out to be a lot less awful than I expected. I shouldn't have doubted you the way I did. Less awful? Didn't you mean to say brilliant? Fabulous? Ah, don't push it, General. Just seize the moment of triumph while it lasts. Speaking of victories, shouldn't the Void Rift have collapsed by now? There you go, Marshal. It was just politely waiting for you to ask. But what is this? The dispersing anomaly has revealed a new structure. The authentic reactor core. All this time it had been hidden inside the void. Heh. Those humans are smarter than I give them credit for. Not that it will do them much good, though. Permission to move out and destroy the reactor core from within, General. Let's grill our enemies while they're still marinated. Permission granted, Marshal, and take your best soldiers with you. I don't want the ELOP commanders to get any time to repair the facilities. Make this one count, for the Dolmok and for the Shakarn.
Objective completed.
Ah. Okay, there was still another step. Of course there was. Hidden in the Void Anomaly, the complex core of the Rift Reactor is still keeping the ELOP defensive void streams active. Now that the outer ring of the anomaly has been disposed, we need to shut down the reactor core before the rest of the facility can be repaired. Okay. Well, I did not foresee that. Do I have a hero down here? I guess we're loading. How many turns does it take you to get there? 7. $37. Well, we'll do this one more time. Right, we're at an end turn. We're not going to get there in time. It's 21. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess... We don't have to clear this turn. He is amphibious. So as long as I ditch all of my slow units, I can probably get there a lot
Production
faster. Alright, you guys can annex.
Happiness event.
I don't need to be clicking on those. Negotiate. Alright. Well, that was not great. I just kind of assumed I'd be able to do that. I mean, I guess I could try negotiating with the Devar.
Objective completed.
Oh. Okay. I go through the bar territory. It's all mountain, though. Well, let's see what they want. Diplomatic options.
No.
That could be a problem.
Operations primed.
Journal system hack. Don't forget to do that. What? I really don't want... Man, I don't like save-scumming like this, but... I also really kind of just want this mission to be over. Because, like, I'm 100% sure at this point, if I replay the entire mission from the start, I will win, because... Because I know how everything plays out at this point. So replaying it from the start isn't very interesting. So I guess the other thing that'll happen, if I'm not able to get this to work in one more attempt, then I will replay the entire mission off camera, and I will just have an episode where I'm at the final reactor. Because I don't think there's any value in me playing through this on camera again. This is a case of where... playing on camera and playing off camera feel different. And I've actually been wanting to make a video about that in a while, so maybe I'll do something about that at some point. But, yeah, sometimes playing games on camera, just the act of, knowing that you're on a camera makes it worse in some ways. And I think this is one of those times. Okay, you're over here this time. Oh. We will get another autosave then. Alright. Well, you don't want me. You don't want to give me open borders. So what if I give you... Very bad deal for you, really. You become vassal. I mean, we could do that. He still says no. Interesting. I mean, maybe I could do the vassal thing. Did I forget to do the operation? I sure did. What's the matter, Daiyu? Don't you recognize your Empress anymore? No, I don't believe you. Okay, well that's...
War has been declared on us.
Man, I'm rushing too much. Nope. We'll load the last autosave. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Operations primed and
Internal
ready.
system hack. There we go. And we didn't lose a hero this time. Excellent. Okay.
Production ready.
I mean... could try to rush over these troops too. Maybe. Maybe that's what we do. Negotiate. Send proposal, see what she has to say. Your proposal is very welcome. We think alike. Improving our diplomatic state was the right thing to do.
You have been defeated.
Oh.
The remnant.
Okay, don't take that option. Mm. Okay.
Operations primed.
Journal system hack overload. We lost 2 units, that's fine. Infiltrate. In turn. We will incur a relations penalty, and I can be attacked without war being declared. I mean, we'll try. We'll try one more time. Give me just 10 turns, that's all I'm asking. So if you balance it, it says that this isn't worth a lot. We, however, are going to not go vassal, but we will... This is not suspicious at all. I mean, I could even give her sectors. Okay. She accepted. Wonder if we're going to be able to make it in one turn. Probably not.
Objective completed.
Carbon glaive. I'll take that. And now anomalous site completed, and I can't get there this turn. Once they declare war on me, I'm also going to need to be here for a couple of turns, probably, so I'm very much thinking I'm just going to replay the entire mission on my own, because I can easily get here with a couple more turns to spare. But, yeah, so you guys are done. Couldn't afford paying your treaty.
Incoming communication.
I was breaking their peaceful... Oh! Well. Sorry, that was different, and I just kind of skipped it. Man, all the reloading. They're declaring war on each other. Okay. With all the reactors down, there is an interesting new development going on over there at the ELAB headquarters, General. One of our listening posts is transmitting live voice recordings to us. You probably want to hear this. I've known a disaster like this would happen. My nephew warned me about you from the very beginning. Now he is dead, and the most important defensive ELAB project at the verge of critical failure. I have no choice but to drive you and your Dvar away from Sladius 2, Director. This is an outrage. Our consortium has invested blood, sweat, and machines in this cause, vouching with our lives for your safety, and this is how you repay us? Don't think we'll be leaving behind even a scrap of metal that we brought for construction, Colonel. Interfere with our dismounting processes and there will be war. In that case, you better ready your bulwarks, Director. These deconstruction plans are just another ruse to buy you the time needed to finish your acts of sabotage. I will not let. Victory doesn't get any sweeter than this. With the ELAB commanders at each other's throats, shutting down the reactor core will be little more than a formality. Daiyu's breaking peaceful relations, and we didn't get another penalty. Okay.
Operations primed and ready.
You can annex. I mean, doesn't really matter. Can I? I can't do this because I haven't conquered it yet. That's fine. So we'll just grab this one. Sure. Select new research. I don't know. Orders required. Hopefully we don't need a lot of units here. Burn through the ice for 3 turns. Step 1 of 5. Oh my god. No, we're still at 99%. Recruit hero? Sure. Therians. Treasure Island. They've declared war on each other.
Production ready.
Excellent. Is there anything else I could be building here? There sure is. Not that it matters. I don't know why I'm doing this. Energy. One thing that will potentially matter, though. Let's get you the carbon glaive. It's a much better weapon. Burno launcher. I wasn't bothering to do this because because I thought I'd have to do it again, but... Okay, well, Warmonger, Pioneer, ignored claims. Couldn't afford... And timer does not count. I guess we don't have open borders currently then?
Before...
I mean, could research that, I guess.
Production ready. Production ready.
Okay, back to knowledge.
Objective completed.
Back to knowledge.
Operations primed and ready.
They demand, they offer. Oh, I declined it? Why? As the Void Storm breaks open, it reveals a sprawling facility. The enormous Void Reactor core is embedded in the landscape and has clearly lost dimensional stability as a result of the loss of the 5 anchoring reactor facilities. From where we're standing now, we can clearly see at least one point of entry, the front gate. The front gate is guarded by a small force of Vanguard troops. Elites by the looks of it. We could take them head-on, no doubt, or we could find another way in. The provided schematics reveal this place was built on ruins, and it would stand to reason some of the tunnels and sewers are still accessible. Okay, well, let's manipulate the Therians into attacking. We're convincing the Therians to do some heavy lifting.
Production ready.
Okay. I guess there aren't any mods here, so this stuff doesn't really matter too much. Hero levels up, that's what that noise is. Okay.
It is a matter of our
Let's keep going with espionage. Upgrade your hero. Archaeology adept. Let's think real hard about that one.
Production ready.
Knowledge. Viral sniper rifle. Maybe not. Whatever our envoy told those furry fools, these furry fools, has incited a near mindless anger in them. With rage-filled eyes and foam at the mouths, they throw themselves onto the Vanguard with righteous fury. The last brute left standing is easily disposed of, allowing us easy and quick entry into the facility. Okay, once on the inside of the facility, we can clearly see its walls almost warping around us as the result of the dimensional destabilization. It takes mere moments to arrive at a crossroads where we can see 3 different corridors, all of them going deeper into the facility and all of them showing us twisted visions of different places. The first shows us Catalos, our homeworld. Its streets are purple with blood. The second shows massive spires of old Star Union design, unlike any we've seen before. The last shows darkness. Nothing but void. Let's go with Catalos, see what happens. Stepping into the corridor takes us right onto a battlefield. The blood, the cries, the deafening explosions of sonar weaponry. This is not present-day Catalos. This is the Second Segregation War. There's barely any time to let the realization sink in as an explosion goes off close to us and we see a contingent of heavily armed Domok taking aim at us. Okay. Well, obviously we don't choose that, because I don't have an army here. All the reloads. And I mean, there doesn't seem to be time pressure anymore, so I could probably just move an army over there and kill them as these two are fighting each other. Okay, Archaeology Adept. What does this even do exactly? I should probably have checked. It's just more XP. Okay, it's higher levels that decrease time. Well, accept reward. Go through Union Prime.
Happiness event in colony.
I mean, I guess I could also just take the one that's 50-50 odds and keep reloading.
And ready.
Which is what I will do if this doesn't work, I guess. Let's see what the 50-50 is. Message from the Paragon. Destroy a pirate. Eh. Insurrection program. Sensor technologies. Okay. The amazement at the grand construction is quickly replaced by annoyance when it takes us a long time to find our way through the sprawling maze of Union Prime. Finally, we find ourselves back outside the rift, re-emerging at the reactor facility. Witnessing the past glory of the Union gives hope for a more unified future. Plus 200 relation to other races. Okay. I wonder if that's on this hero. I don't particularly care either way. We quickly determined our new position, and it is clear, after a single glance, that we are near the facility's core. Only a set of massive doors bars our way now. Before we can do much more than take a step forward, a hologram springs to life. A hologram powered by Shakaran technology, displaying a human woman dressed in what can only be described as queenly regalia. Shoot it, or it is no threat, let it speak. I thought that this would be Empress Carminia. Halt, agents of the Scarlet Scepter. Listen to my words of warning, and weigh your options before you go in and complete this mission that can only bring doom to this galaxy. Do not be surprised by my knowledge of Shakaran language and technology. Did you truly think that your centuries of spying and scheming would go unnoticed in an empire that managed to surveil billions of citizens, following them right into their minds if necessary? Careless thoughts do cost lives. Since I became Empress of the Star Union, I have lived in all the possible futures, the good ones and the bad ones. I've seen universes collapsing and others coming into creation. After everything that happened, it would seem that I should no longer care about the fate of this galaxy and this particular reality. But I do. If you walk down this corridor and destroy the rift generator, it will be your people's downfall. There are things beyond the veil that are older than matter and time. It is folly to open the gates of hell, and he who wanders too far from home shall never return to his soil, save in death. The hologram is shut down. How in the name of Prokarn did this Empress, who is supposed to be dead, manage to steal one of our holoprojectors, repurpose it for her own use, and place it here at exactly the right location and time? This could single-handedly challenge all the planning and assumptions that this invasion program was founded on. What do you think, Marshal? It's a ruse, General. It has to be. The ELOP commanders must have gotten hold of one of our agents and put down this last-minute plan to counter all our efforts. They used the specifications of their last Empress to make their fake message carry the necessary weight. If we back out now, it will be their victory. The warning we just received still weighs on our minds, but we have come too far to turn back now. We all know what must be done. The two massive doors slide open in an almost hauntingly quiet fashion, revealing the facility's inner core halls. A massive, wide, open space containing the reactor core. Floating all around the room are strange creatures that almost look too real. They are fighting not one, but two vague and flickering armies, one Vanguard, the other one Zhelezo Davar. The void instability is keeping two separate realities intact, and it seems we have to choose which of the two to make ours. The Vanguard's elite must be the correct reality, or the Zhelezo Davar elite must be the correct reality. Well, I like Davar. Let's see what happens if I do this. As we set our sights on the Zhelezo Davar, they come fully into focus, and the Vanguard vanish from our sight. I like the Vanguard too. I've played the Vanguard recently, so if I'm probably playing Shakaran in the next mission, but if this happens to make me play Davar, I'm going to welcome the opportunity. If there is any surprise on their side, they don't show it, while they quickly fall into formation. Oh. Or I could just get to choose who I have to fight. Davar Urstein Guard are ready for anything. The floating creatures are tearing into our reality. Both forces must be eliminated if we are to reach our goal. This will not be easy, but we must prevail. Okay. Okay. 3,000? Oh, that's me. Well, this is taking longer than I was hoping. But I guess I will move an army here after all. Let's see you guys. Reactive shielding. Can I give you one more mod? I'm not gonna bother. This is silly. Confirm. Okay, you guys go here. You go here. You go here. You become vassal. Oh, here. Let's look at the wrong thing. They demand energy, they want... Oh, they're offering Cosmite. Sure. I guess we hit M a lot here. If it's spawning in here, am I gonna have to fight it with multiple armies?
Operations primed and ready.
Wonder. Well, this has ended up being a much longer session. I thought I'd be finishing in like half an hour today. Silly me. Classification
The deeper I
Cipher.
penetrate the network,
Unit
the
is
more
immune
I
to
see that
stagger
my
and is
body
revived if it
untethered to
dies. Okay. Might want to equip that on one of my heroes. In fact, let's just do that now. Demon Shell, Targeting Shell. Probably don't need that anymore. For that matter. The jetpack is still useful. I think we'll leave you as you are. You want research? Sure. Okay, well, that's gonna make things interesting. Hopefully her army's too busy and I can just run through with everybody and it'll be fine. Our army is seen while trespassing. Okay, I guess we won't just auto-move anymore. We'll be a little bit more careful. Okay, that's a big army.
Incoming communication.
Your words and treaties seem to be nothing. Oh. I mean, accurate.
Operations primed and ready.
I just remembered I can do this. Get not much. Okay, if I enter combat, I do have to fight them one-on-one, huh? Wait, everybody died? We prevailed through superior tactics and strength. Neither the Dvar nor the strange creatures were able to stop us. All that is left is the core. Disabling its regulators causes a cascade failure in the containment field. We flee as the void rips into the facility around us, tearing more and more of our reality away. By the time our armies are all evacuated and well outside the facility, the final collapse of the core pulls it into a void in a final deafening roar. I don't think we won. Marauder engages your forces. Okay. It's fine.
Objective completed.
Okay. Sure. We get through in one turn. Not quite. I don't want to rush through while their army is right there. Ah. I see what's going on here. This is territory that's technically contested. So I'm able to run through it.
Incoming communication.
Purity is strength. So did I have to beat that army? I still don't know. It did show all of their units as dead, though. Is this contested? If I do need to beat them, I guess I just hopefully send a whole bunch of units in at once. Therians demand energy, that's fine. Almost there with more heroes. And we got in with a bunch of units. Thieves without honor, reflective dust. All units have universal camouflage. Okay, cool. I do have a hero here, okay. Let's see what happens if I do this. Except for word. We prevailed through superior tactics and strength. Except for word. Master infiltrator, apparently. Only had to save scum a little bit for that. That's it. The reactor core is shutting down. Orbital sensors are confirming that the ELOP void storms have started to collapse on themselves. Well done, General. This marks a day for future Shakaran generations to remember. They will all study the sonoscript from the moment we rang in the invasion of the Star Union. Now, before you do the honors and contact the Scarlet Scepter, you should choose your weapons for the upcoming war. During this mission, our troops got their hands on enough tech to offer you something with a little bit more of a punch. Okay, well, I just did Void Tech recently in the Revelations campaign, and I just played Synthesis, so process of elimination, I guess we're going Promethean. Which, I mean, we did play that in the final mission of the main campaign, but that was quite a while ago. Kind of would have liked either Xenoplague or Sinumbra, just because those are the two I feel like I have the least experience with, but we'll go Promethean. Thank you, Marshal. You are right. The playtime is over. Now we ignite the fires from which Shakaran heroes will be born. Put me through to Chancellor Core. We have a galaxy to conquer. As expected, we kinda sucked this whole mission. I mean, I guess we're doing okay on the Unity front. I was friends with both NPC factions, or I did see that Daiyu at least was at war with one of them. I assume that Stanizoid is at war with the other. And like I was saying, I think this whole mission, like I did reload a whole bunch of times, but I feel like that was just kind of an information issue. If I were to start this mission over from the beginning, knowing what I now know, I am almost positive it would just be a guaranteed victory from the start. Just as a matter of getting troops into positions and getting certain researches done in time and having certain units in your composition and all that. Cozying up to the NPC factions like the Therians, but maybe ignoring the Paragon, because the Paragon you just had to fight some stuff. You didn't actually have to. You didn't have to actually join, become friends with them.
Crashed by powerful gravimetric force, the turbines of the rift reactor screeched like a harried thundermaw until the heart of the engine snapped in two and violently shattered. What followed was silence, and we looked up to the sky at the implosion of the artificial void storm. Sinking into oblivion, it heralded the downfall of its creators and the beginning of a new era. The era of Shakaran supremacy.
So we are playing Shakaran again. Promethean, as promised. This is going to be the same. Kleptomaniac, Data Repository, Covert Operative. Promethean Assault Equipment, of course. That makes sense. And 4 stars. So this should, in theory, be a harder mission. However, if this is more of a standard just fight a bunch of enemies kind of mission, I think it'll actually be easier for a first-time blind playthrough. So we'll go to Parliament Alpha as the Promethean Shikar next time. I will see you then.